You're.
Aren't y'all tired of these clout-chasing, no chemistry having, over-the-hill gatekeeping radio podcast hosts who just provide no culturally concise commentary? We actually got something for that.
This is Touchdowns and Tangents, your weekly spot for NFL takes, topical tangents, and context for the culture. So tune in, because you never know if you're going to get a take, a tangent, but either way, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, you're rusty at that, clearly. Good people.
I was cooking that shit.
What's up, good people?
I was cooking that.
Nah, you've done much better. That was a warm-up. That was a warm-up in a microwave.
I heard that Metro and I had to humble myself. I said, I'm not on that level yet.
What's up, good people? Touchdowns and Tangents. Thursday night spot for NFL takes, topical tangents, and concise commentary for the culture.
What's up, bad people, too? I mean, y'all out there, y'all listen.
I'm PD Camarillo. He's
Kenneth, Wheezy F. James, Frank James Berry. There we go.
TDs_tangents on Twitter and Instagram, touchdownsandtangents.com. Sorry for being late. We have some technical difficulties.
No, you had some technical difficulties. No, I'm just playing.
Anyways, before Kenny got disrespectful.
Your computer's the underdog.
Computer is definitely an underdog. My computer is a bad news bear. It's not even an underdog.
Your shit got like Ronda Rousey disorder.
But yeah, man. So with that, we don't have a super extensive rundown, but there's enough to talk about. So
not much happened this week, but R.I.P. Orenthal James Simpson.
Draft is in 2 weeks, and yeah, R.I.P. OJ.
Hall of Fame running back, Hall of Fame college football running back. We're not going to shit on the juice man like that. What do you think?
Cultural icon for a number of reasons.
Like across spectrums, like across mediums, like to the point where some people were still saying, damn, Chloe lost 3 daddies. Think about that. Chloe lost 3 daddies.
Name a man who's had more
fathers,
documentaries, and docuseries than OJ.
Michael Jordan.
Maybe.
And even then, the world stopped when OJ was doing what he was doing in '94. I'm just saying, like, so
you mean when they were doing what they were doing to OJ?
Both.
Just kidding.
Both. So yeah, he won the NFL MVP in 1973, 5-time first-team All-Pro. Remember the all-time top 100 anniversary team. He was literally one of the greatest running backs of all time. Like, he is so great.
Part of the Bills Mafia.
Literally the reason why the Bills are relevant.
Went to 4 title games in a row.
He was not on those teams.
Oh, I thought he was.
He was not. That was Thurman Thomas.
Oh yeah, you right.
What's wrong with you?
I thought he was.
So you know, old OJ Simpson was like 76 when he died.
Damn.
I think he might have won an NFL title, but I don't think it was with Buffalo. Bro, they still had those little cartoonish fucking 7-on-7 helmets that they were playing with. Like, those were their helmets back in the day. Those 7-on-7 helmets. Those were literal NFL helmets. Think about that for a second.
Crazy.
Sheesh. I think he was a part of that NFL lawsuit, too, because he got his pension. He definitely got his pension. Anyway, lived a whole life, made racist white people mad. Whether you think he did it or not isn't important, but just watch the same people who say OJ did it. But then when you start talking about slavery and racist cops and all the school shootings, they're 99% white people.
I didn't even know he played for the Niners.
Yeah, he did. No ball, man. You got to know ball. All I'm saying is when we talk about 99% of the school shooters are all white.
Yeah, you're right. He only played in 1 playoff game.
Yeah. Goated. That man was goated. That man was Barry Sanders before Barry Sanders. And one of the greatest running backs in USC history. The juice is on the loose. I mean, he cooned it up and said, I'm not black, I'm OJ. That was his final years, the way he lived out his final years. Free and not in prison. There's plenty of
social media.
There's plenty of documentary. Shout out to Cam and Mace for putting them on their show.
Still better on social media than...
we gonna start naming names?
Magic Johnson.
Wow, that was... I didn't think that'd be the first person you name. I thought you were gonna say Brian Windhurst for sure.
That's crazy.
I thought you were gonna start naming all your ops. Your journalism ops on Twitter. But, it's cool. Don't jump out the window.
Hey, Amon Green played in Seattle?
You didn't know that?
I had no idea.
Where do you think he went after Green Bay?
No, he was in Seattle before Green Bay. Seattle drafted him. Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know he got drafted by Seattle.
That's crazy.
I know he played for Seattle, and I think
He had
the
almost
Redskins
10,000 rushing yards?
Yeah,
he played in Houston.
Yeah, he would have had 10,000, but he kept fumbling. Especially in Green Bay, he would have had more rushing yards, but he kept fumbling. That dude had like 4.3 speed and was like taking it to the house. Like that dude was like had the bulky elbow pads on. He was like a faster Edgerrin James. Minus like the fumbling. Actually, yeah, Edgerrin James didn't fumble like that.
60 TDs.
One of the greatest Packers of all time.
Is he?
Yeah. He owned the rushing record before Aaron Jones. He's high up there in Packers rushing lore. I think he had a 99-yard touchdown run too. Or something close to it. Ahman Green was that dude.
You know what's crazy?
The Raiders still don't have a starting quarterback.
Zeke has way better stats in like 3 less seasons.
Yeah, but Ahman Green's best season. I know. First off, Ahman Green's best season is still better than Zeke's best season.
I don't know about that, sir.
I'm pretty sure about that. It was about 1863 rushing yards.
1883.
See how close I was? I didn't even have it in front of me.
You're close.
I was only off by 20 yards. What, like 15 touchdowns that year?
Yeah, he did have 15 touchdowns. And 300 receiving yards.
And like 4 touchdowns, right?
That was like by far his best year. Though.
Like four receiving touchdowns, right?
5.
It's a gift.
But yeah,
to have the knowledge
20 touchdowns
in my brain.
2,100 scrimmage yards. But that was by far his best year.
Yup. And what was Zeke's best year? Not that. I don't even need to know the season then because it's the Cowboys. They either didn't make the playoffs or got bounced in the first round.
Zeke's best season was his rookie year. 1,600 rushing yards.
1,600? Yeah. So that's less than 1,800, right?
15 touchdowns.
That's 20 is less than 20 is more than 15. And 1883.
16 touchdowns and basically 2,000 total yards from scrimmage.
This man had Negro spiritual numbers, and you talking about, oh, man. As time goes, you're going to not.
His 3 best seasons are better than Ahman Green's 3 best seasons, by far.
Now you're just making up ESPN stats.
No, for sure. But if you took the 3
best seasons out of order and out of context?
Yeah, for sure.
Out of order and out of context?
For sure, yeah.
I just said, what's your best?
Anyways, back to OJ.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know.
Ahman Green went to Nebraska?
Wow, you don't know football, dog.
I don't know.
Ask your boy Josh Mitchell about Ahman Green. You don't know shit.
I didn't know he went to Nebraska.
I'm disgusted that I know so much and you know so little. Disgusts me sometimes.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson.
What round he going?
Ahman Green?
Yeah.
No idea.
He was like the 30th overall pick, I think. Might have been a first round pick, or he went in the second round. You can check that too. I'm pretty sure he went like 30th overall to Nebraska. One of the great Nebraska corn huskers too. But yeah, rest in peace, OJ. Again, a lot of white people were happy he died today, and that just goes to show you.
Third round pick.
Okay, it just goes to show you you're not that humane when you praise the death of a man who did nothing to you. I'm just saying.
He's actually from Nebraska.
Yeah. Mr. 14 allegedly ran.
And he ended his career in the CFL.
He allegedly ran a 4.
Played with the Omaha Nighthawks.
He allegedly ran a 4.25 at his pro day. There's all types of rumors.
So he ended his career in the UFL,
where he started
in the CFL.
Good for him.
That was crazy.
Good for him. Clint Portis is better than Zeke. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Clint Portis is better than Zeke.
So you really just like running backs that had 1,800-yard seasons for no reason.
Doesn't matter. Zeke ain't never had 1,800 yards in the season.
So that's pretty much it.
And he had a way less talent on that Packers team. Brett Favre was throwing 20 picks a year. Let's talk about it.
They were really did have like 1,500
out the gate, his first 2 years are better than
4 1,500-yard seasons.
Out the gate, homie. As soon as he went to bum-ass Washington, where Joe Grib said, let's run the ball 37 times a game and give it to Lavernius Coles.
But Zeke still has a better overall career than he does.
Yeah, because he played in fucking Washington. That was the downfall right there. Like they used him up, and he was a second-round pick. We used to just put out NFL running backs. And damn near, he got like 10K rushing yards almost. Porter's got like 97 100 rushing yards. Somewhere between 92 and 97.
99. 99.23.
All right, dog, come back. You can get 76 yards. You can get 70. You can get 75 yards. It'll lower his yards per carry average, but so be it. Anyway.
All right, final words on OJ.
May him and his family rest in peace. Sorry to Chloe for losing 3 dads. It's pretty foul when you think about it. Rob Kardashian, Bruce Jenner. Oh yeah, fuck Caitlyn Jenner for coming out saying good riddance. Thank God that OJ's dead when you literally are directly responsible for the death of a woman who had 3 kids. Special place in hell for Caitlyn Jenner.
College football.
First things first. Congrats to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Women's basketball. They beat Iowa 87-70. All I know is Caitlin Clark shouldn't be allowed back at the White House because losers don't get to visit the White House. You lost 2 years in a row. I don't want to hear shit about anything. You got blown out in decisive fashion 2 years in a row in the national title game. Salute to Don Staley, the GOAT coach, one of the greatest ever to do it. Can you put her in the Hall of Fame twice? Because she's already in there. Can you put her in the Hall of Fame again? Yeah. So it was Don Staley's 3rd championship since I think 2017. They finished 39-0. I'm pretty sure that's a record because not many people finished 39-0. They had a tough ass schedule too. So they had 18.9 million viewers, and they peaked at 24.1 million viewers. I didn't even know the game was on when I was at work. I was like, oh shit, the game's on right now? I thought it came on later. But yeah, I watched it. What happened in the first half, and then old girl who got shrugged off by Caitlin Clark said, I'm going to put the clamps on you in the second half. And Caitlin Clark got the clamps put on her in the second half. Still finished with like 26 or something like that, but she got clamped up in the first half. In the second half, it was a wrap. ESPN said this is the most watched basketball game ever since 2019, men's, women's, college, or pro. Like the most watched basketball game ever since 2019. And it was a 289% increase from the 2023 title game. It was a 90% increase from the 2023 title game and a 289% increase from 2022. So, yeah. So when people say they don't watch women's basketball, no, you don't watch professional women's basketball. You watch college women's basketball because those ladies can hoop. And, yeah, you don't have the ankle dexterity. You just don't. So UConn's men's basketball team beat Purdue 75-60 to win back-to-back championships. Bobby Hurley told you, man. He told you a couple years ago. He said, get us now while we're bad. Get us now because later on when we're not, it's up. And they just won back-to-back national championships. So UConn's men's basketball is back. Better than ever. It's a problem. Okay, so former Clemson QB Tahj Boyd and former Clemson wide receiver Sammy Watkins have been inducted into the Clemson Athletic Hall of Fame. There's a video with Dabo Swinney, and he introduced them. I think Tahj Boyd is like the QB coach or something like that. Sammy Watkins may or may not be on staff. I don't know. I don't even know if Sammy Watkins is still in the league. I think he is somewhere.
No, he's not. He didn't play last year.
Oh, well, there you go. Also, Florida State motion to dismiss the ACC's lawsuit over granted rights was denied by a judge. So, you're just kind of screwed sitting there. The American Athletic Conference? Not Alliance. I think it's American Athletic Conference. They hired Tim Pernetti as their new commissioner. He's the former Rutgers athletic director, and he replaces Mike Aresco. Rutgers is doing pretty good in all sports right now. They're having a comeback, especially in football. So that seems like a great hire for the American Athletic Conference. That's it for college football.
All right. It's an easy. But yeah, man, shout out to Sammy Watkins. I know you just put that on the rundown to troll me.
No, I'm a fan of Tahj Boyd and that infamous video with his study partners.
In that,
I was a Sammy
what was
Watkins
that cover?
fan.
The cover with the two players on it for NCAA? Was it?
Was there a cover with two players on it?
It was it RG3 and someone else?
Oh, you mean the Heisman version? Because I was like that's when they had Barry Sanders on the cover and RG3. You had to get different covers. I remember the Michael Crabtree cover. That shit was clean. I think Michael Crabtree might have had somebody like on him. I don't know. It might have been a double person cover for college football. Who knows? But yeah,
13.
I was definitely
it was 13.
I was definitely a Sammy Watkins fan.
It was RG3 and I don't know who this other one. Oh yeah, it is Barry Sanders. You're right, Barry Sanders and
the Heisman cover. That's when that man was like, they made him like 99 everything. He was impossible. I think they gave him a 100 speed rating. Or they gave him a 100 agility rating. Something crazy.
I've never seen NCAA 12. That's crazy.
Yeah. A lot of lost games, man. There's a lot of games in the mix that were really dope that were lost. Like right after they stopped making PS2 video games.
I had the Deshaun one for sure.
Yeah, once they stopped making the PS2 games, I got the Deshaun one in the closet.
I know, you showed me.
I had a couple other ones too, but they're gone. I had the Reggie one. I missed the Reggie one. I missed that game. I might just buy it just to play it for nostalgia every once in a while. I like the shit you can't get anymore because all the new stuff is boring.
You only say that because you suck at it.
No, I don't.
You suck as a GM. I beat you as a GM.
I definitely don't suck as a GM.
I beat you head to head.
I had injuries, dog. I had injuries.
Here we go.
Best player out 12 weeks, and you talking shit to me, bro.
You traded. So what? You traded a second round pick to get Malik fucking.
That was a bad choice.
Yeah.
That was a bad choice in hindsight.
Believed in him. And
his overall went up. He got up to like an 80 by the end of the season.
Well, yeah, he just wasn't the guy for you.
Nah, I was going to trade him for draft capital. I didn't realize I should have.
Yeah, but you needed him because your quarterback was out.
And he got me through.
Until I clapped you.
No, until my running back.
Until I clapped you in the Super Bowl.
Pause. Oh, did he? Also, I didn't have Christian McCaffrey, which was some bullshit.
I still don't know why it does that shit, bro.
That made me angry. That's why you lost and you got Zeke at fullback and gave him 10 targets. That was nasty. You threw it to a fullback 10 times in a game.
I had Saquon and couldn't even play him. That was crazy. And he wasn't even hurt.
And Devontae.
Just fatigued. I only got them for one play of the game, and then they were fatigued and out.
And you wasted on pass pro. He was open on a wheel route.
All right, touchdown or turnover, WrestleMania.
It was a total touchdown from start to finish. I love the way they wrapped up.
Even with speed in it?
Man, you know how much money they make to have the The drinks, like,
now they're gonna have
those
Kai
drinks are
Cenat
on a
again?
cart at every event.
So
now.
Kai Cenat is gonna be in the next WrestleMania.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? Kevin Hart was at WrestleMania. Gronk was there. Why not? I Show Speed.
Why aren't you at WrestleMania?
We playing, dog. They playing with me. Some people think, he can do it on his own. I don't need to help him. No, you can help me. Like, helping me actually.
Your mic game's too vicious. You'll ether the
my promo will make people jealous. I don't care if 1,000 people boo me. I'll talk about the kid that you left at home that you didn't like. You had 2 kids you could have brought. You brought the kids you liked. Remember that on the way home. Not just stare at some poor kid in the first round. Like, yeah, your dad likes you more than your little brother. Good luck in therapy in 20 years. Like, I would be like, was he joking when he said that? Like, no. I wouldn't even need to cuss. I was like, you don't need the 7-second delay. I'm saying, just let me be a script writer, dog. Just let me be a remote script writer. But yeah. Just the way they wrapped everything up with the Usos and like how everybody interfered, but like nobody technically helped Cody win. Like every time the odds were like against him, like the universe, like the way they brought it, like Jimmy Uso super kicks him in the face. His brother Jay, who beat him last night, and their match was mid as hell. Like one of them needs to get new moves. Like I'm tired of seeing 2 Samoans super kick each other back and forth. It loses all meaning. Like a super kick is supposed to just finish a person in a match. You're not supposed to super kick me like we're fucking trading chops. It's stupid. It's just dumb. That's just not good wrestling. That's just not good wrestling psychology. Why the fuck am I selling your super kick when I'm just gonna kick you back and we have the same move? You're gonna Samoan drop me. But anyway, literally Jay Uso spearing his brother off the stage through 2 tables, and that was a big ass drop. It looked like it was about a 10 to 15 foot drop because he speared him and then they fell. Like, when you fall and you roll at the ground, but you fall and then you fall and you try to take a deep breath, but then you realize you're falling like 3.5 deep breaths. It was like, and then you come crashing through a table. Like, so that was cool. At least he sold his ribs the next night on Raw. You had Solo come out, pretty much repeat the same spot from last year. Then John Cena comes out. That was great. I expected that because he got his get back from when they were in Saudi Arabia and he got his throat punched in. Then you got, everybody's like, oh, Stone Cold should come out. And I'm like, first off, Stone Cold coming out wouldn't make any sense. And you should save that. You should save that for the Royal Rumble. You don't bring out Stone Cold. No. Even though he's in great shape.
Isn't his neck like totally?
No, he
destroyed?
he wrestled Kevin Owens like 2 years ago. The first WrestleMania back, he wrestled Kevin Owens, and he did the match great. Like he can do a run in, but like you save that. Even though it was in Philly, you save that because WrestleMania is going to be in Las Vegas next year, and Texas to Las Vegas is much easier than Texas to Philly. I'm just saying. But like, if The Rock was gonna, I'm the final boss and I hold all the cards, the perfect anti-authority person to come in would be Stone Cold to just stunner his ass. But I think you save that. You didn't need that for Cody. Cody just needed to get over and win, which he did. And like Seth Rollins, that man fucking deserves, him and Becky Lynch, they deserve all the time off they want. Seth Rollins dropped his title to Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre just had to talk shit to CM Punk. He could have just got it. He won his title, gave it to his wife. He could have just walked out and left. He would have been fine. But instead, he talks shit to CM Punk. He gets in CM Punk's face. CM Punk hits him with his brace for his arm, beats his ass, kicks him in the chest, and then blows a kiss to his wife. And then you just hear Damian Priest music's hit, and then CM Punk instantly becomes a meme because that. And then everybody's like, holy shit. Pretty much, Damian Priest came out, knocked out Drew McIntyre with a briefcase, rolls him in the ring, hits him with his finishing move. and wins the WWE World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania by cashing his money in the bank. He's like the first Puerto Rican or Latin, I think he's the first Puerto Rican champion in like fucking 60 years. Some crazy, since like Pedro Morales or whatever. They were calling him bisexual Undertaker on social media.
That's crazy.
It's funny as shit because he looks like bisexual Undertaker. Somebody, Gigi Dolan,
man,
the wrestler,
this is supposed to be fucking short.
Shut up.
We're talking 10 minutes about WrestleMania.
I mean, I'm just saying how much of a win it was, but yeah. Also, Gigi Dolan, the wrestler, she tweeted out Cuntertaker, and that by far, those are the top two names for Damian Priest. Bisexual Undertaker and Cuntertaker. Just grade A. Grade A. The Undertaker comes out, chokeslams The Rock. Seth Rollins comes out in the Shield music, dressed like his entire Shield gimmick. The storytelling was immaculate because it's like Roman Reigns could have just blasted. Like they had a picture of the belt with like Cody Rhodes' mom name on it, and then a steel chair. Roman grabs a steel chair. He's about to kill Cody. He looks at Seth Rollins, who he Superman punched, because he was about to hit The Rock. This motherfucker remembers 10 years ago to the day. 10 years ago, Seth Rollins destroyed the Shield by turning on Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. And he just couldn't help himself. He had to get his get back. So he hits Seth Rollins, who the night before lost his title, lost the match to The Rock and Roman Reigns. Gets blasted with a chair, and like they go back 3 weeks earlier when he's like, I choked on a cough drop. That's crazy.
I think your body's just tired of you talking.
Probably that, but nah. To wrap it up, Seth Rollins pretty much told Cody Rhodes like a month ago, "I'm the only man uniquely suited to be your shield against Roman Reigns." Because he ate a chair shot that was meant for Cody. That gave Cody enough time to recover, counter Roman Reigns, hit him with 3 crossroads. Cody wins the title. Everybody starts crying. It was a very emotional moment for everybody. Like, you would get emotional watching that shit. Like, it was really dope to see. So, highest grossing WrestleMania of all time. Wrestling's cool again. And Mania's going to be in Vegas next year. I might actually have to go. But WrestleMania was a total win. Really dope. I didn't get that shit on pay-per-view. Pretty much saw it all on the internet as it was happening. It was really dope. Great job. Undertaker was great storytelling too because Roman Reigns beat The Undertaker and retired him at WrestleMania a couple years ago. So he's been fighting the Anai family since fucking Yokozuna. He's been fighting that whole family for like 40 years. The Undertaker. So for them to come out and chokeslam The Rock was great storytelling for the 90s era. That's why when the gong hit, everybody lost their minds. It's like, yeah, it's either Stone Cold or The Undertaker. And The Undertaker was a great choice, but it was funny as hell when they showed The Undertaker running out of the building. It's like, dog, Undertaker fucking 6'10" out here trying to run. Him, Triple H, Paul Levesque, all these guys are old as shit. And I'm just like, damn, I run the same way. But nah, that's it. Salute to
that's all? Sure.
Yeah, salute to, bro, that Prime Energy drink, them having a logo on the ring, that's just them printing money. Logan Paul's printing money. Like, fuck all the shit he was doing before, and only a rich white dude would get away with that, especially a rich white Disney star. But his business moves have been brilliant. He even brought iShowSpeed and other content creators with him, so you got to salute that. But yeah, Kai's not going to be in Mania next year. Has to be. Has to be. In Vegas? Oh, Drewski too. Drewski was at Mania in the crowd. Meek Mill was in the crowd too saying some, get up.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Hey, dog, that's
yeah, never mind. You don't got to say it.
That's what they
You ain't got to say it.
Yes,
dog.
I do. I got to say it.
You don't.
Yes, I do. I'm just saying. That's exactly the ad lib that Meek was yelling out at Diddy's house. Kevin, you saw the video? Kevin Hart, it said everything on Kevin Hart's face. That video is 15 years old.
At this point, like,
Vince McMahon was definitely at a
Meek
Diddy
Mill's
party.
already been down for the count for a solid 5 years, bro.
But he won't stop.
Just stop hitting that man.
No, he
Stop
won't
hitting
stop.
that, man.
He won't stop saying shit. He won't just go away. Like he is like this kid was clearly in remedial
He's like
classes,
a fucking
and he
welcome
needed
mat,
it.
bro. At this point,
I just wish Meek would stop.
all right. John Calipari left Kentucky to coach Arkansas. Touchdown or turnover. This should have been fair fade, honestly, but
I actually had it there first, but then I moved it because here's the thing: he was tired of them, and they were tired of him. So they mutually split and got the fuck away from each other. This is a win for Arkansas, for Arkansas.
people's parents.
Do you know how many
some
first-round picks are
people's
coming out of that
parents were
school
that
now?
amicable.
Hey, man, he did enough for Kentucky. He did enough for Kentucky. If Kentucky never won for like another 10 years, Calipari did enough. Do you understand the God-tier run that they went on? Like, I put up Wilt scoring 100 points and Kentucky basketball's run in college. They're on the same plateau. And honestly, Kentucky's run is more impressive than Wilt's 100-point game. There, I said it. It's more important. It's more impressive than Pusha T destroying Drake in their rap beef. It's more impressive than J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick and then showing up on We Still Don't Trust You, Metro Boomin's second album with Future. That's crazy. Like, do I need to name off all the NBA guards that John Calipari has produced? We already know who the bigs are. And some of the bigs might have been a bust.
This ain't a basketball podcast. We ain't gonna talk about those.
Calipari.
But there's guys that were not even big stars that are hooping in the league, like Maxey.
Eric Bledsoe got a $100 million contract twice, I think.
They said Rajon Rondo might take over as coach.
That would be a great choice. But I'm just saying, like, if you look at all the dudes, he's got $100 million contracts. Did Tyler Hero go to Duke or Kentucky? He went to Duke, right?
I have no idea.
I forget. I feel like Tyler Hero went to Kentucky. Because I was like, who's this white boy out of Kentucky who said that he's going to be nice? Actually, let me double check that. But yeah, Calipari don't owe nobody shit. He did enough. And now Arkansas is going to get hella NBA prospects if they do it right. So,
Yeah, I just think it's crazy because how you go to a more mid program.
I mean, somebody was, USC, if USC would have known that John Calipari.
Jerry Jones probably gave him a bag.
If USC would
He
have.
probably got stock in fucking AT&T Stadium.
If USC had known Calipari was going to be available.
Here we go.
I don't think they hire Musselman. No, I really don't think. Why would you hire Eric Musselman if you can get Calipari and convince Bronny to come back?
Bro, you have a very fucking
Do you understand the way?
fan egotistical worldview of sports, bro. You
No, I don't.
stay offering fucking favorable trades and deals to your favorite teams, bro. I'm
No,
just glad I don't have to hear about Isaiah Simmons or fucking Derek Brown this week, bro, because you were out here throwing.
Man, they got
you were
paid.
out here
Derek
reaching
Brown
for the
got
fucking
paid.
stars, trying to fall in the fucking clouds, Kanye.
Hey man, at least I
You
got
were out here fucking pushing fan conspiracy theories, bro.
and some of them came true. I was right about
One of them came
I
true.
was technically right.
Out of all the crazy shit you said, one of it came true.
Like 3 of them.
Jalen
actually.
Ramsey.
No,
And you just keep using that as your one proof
You
point
stop at Jalen
not
Ramsey.
to overlook you.
I call Marcus Peters too. I call a whole
that
trilogy.
was the same trade.
No, it wasn't.
That was basically the same
No,
trade.
one happened before the other.
But they happened like within a week.
I peeped all the shit they
They
did.
happened within a week
I
of
said,
each other.
I said they're not trading that UCLA linebacker. They're not trading Kenny Young to the Ravens on accident. He had the game of his life, and then they just traded him. Oh shit, they're trying to clear cap space and little draft picks, and they're trying to clean this shit up. Like, come on. And I've called other shit too. So let's not sit up here and act like I hang my hat on the Jalen Ramsey trade. I don't even talk about that shit anymore. You bring that up when you get excited.
You bring that shit up all the time.
I bring up all the other shit I called.
You bring up that shit
I bring up all the other shit I called, like Herbert, like Tua.
You did not call Tua.
I did.
You were hating on Tua.
I did.
You were hating on Tua, bro.
I did. I did, and I still called it.
That doesn't really make sense.
What did Christian Wilkins say about Tua? Why don't you go look it up?
All right, moving on. The Manning cast extended for 10 years. Touchdown or turnover?
Wow, that's definitely a touchdown.
I'm going to say it's a touchdown only because now every network got a fucking secondary cast with 2 random people just talking. And yeah, we still can't get a fucking bag.
I mean,
Freebie, call us.
You're in PR. Tubi, call
Crackle,
us.
call us.
Tubi, what's up?
Pluto, call us.
Tubi, I got some screenwriting chops. I will produce and write some shit.
All right, moving on. Take or tangent.
Let me give it all back.
Nick Chubb reworked his contract, turned his base salary into more of an incentive-based deal, helped the Browns save some money. Take or tangent. What was he going to do?
Yeah, it's like...
He's on his 3rd knee surgery.
Hey,
Ford played good last year. Hey, running back class, you can get someone in the fucking 5th round.
We got your replacement. We got your replacement, but we still want you around. But we need to make your $11.27 million cap hit to be like incentive based.
The last thing we needed was for him to go fucking sign with the Patriots and fucking rot there for a season. Then it just would have been the sad, tragic end of Nick Chubb. At least there's some redemption.
I called Nick Chubb, by the way.
At least there's some redemption arc here. You did call Nick Chubb.
I called Nick Chubb after he blew both of his knees up. Let's not forget that.
I called Nick Chubb too.
You called Sonny Michel. You like Sonny Michel way more.
I like Nick Chubb too.
I called it from when he was in high school.
You were saying you thought he was going to go even lower because of the knees.
No, once he ran that 4.5, I was like, oh, he's going to go high.
I thought he was going to go low.
I thought he was going to go low enough for the Raiders to take him, but then the Raiders passed on him. Yeah, the Raiders passed on him.
I remember we did a fucking pre-draft podcast, and you were like, no one's going to take him that high, bro.
In the first round, no. Because running backs weren't going in the first round. Zeke fucked that up for everybody, by the way.
No, Todd Gurley fucked that up.
No, Zeke fucked it up.
And Melvin Gordon fucked that for everybody.
No, Melvin Gordon fucked himself up getting paid. Todd Gurley fucked up. Bijan Robinson is honestly a better prospect.
Bro, Zeke still had 2 good years after he got paid.
I'm just saying, Bijan Robinson,
all those other
player coming out of college, Bijan Robinson was better than Zeke. He was. And that's me saying that. And I don't say that about Texas running backs. Bijan Robinson was a better running back, damn near identical to Zeke. They're damn near the same player, if we're being honest. And then they had 2 NFL running backs behind him, which is fucking crazy. I don't know what Steve Sarkisian is doing, but he's recruiting NFL running backs. Every other day, it's an NFL running back. Roschon Johnson, it's like 2 Texas running backs in this class, bro.
Bijan never even had 1,800 yards, bro. Okay, keep cooking.
Bijan is so nice. If you put him on that Ohio State team, they don't miss a beat. That's how cold he is.
This dude, Zeke,
he's better than Fournette. Bijan's better than Fournette.
This dude had 2,000 scrimmage yards and 20 touchdowns in both his starting seasons at
Texas,
Ohio State.
And how many other and who did he play with?
Bijan barely had 15 and 20.
Do you want to go back and look at the roster?
And 1,800.
Do you want to go back and look at the roster?
1,800 and 1,800.
Do you want to go back and look at the roster? Because you're not telling the full story. I just told you they're the same prospect, but Bijan is better. Less carries in college. Zeke had a shit ton of carries. And that's what hurt him. Like when Ronda Rousey talked about how your body can only take so many hits before you start to disintegrate. And unfortunately, she took most of her worst hits. She used them all up while she was in judo. So as soon as she got tagged in MMA, that shit was over. She was going night-night. Look at Zeke now, broken down and worn out.
Yeah, bro. You realize Zeke averaged 7 yards a carry in college, right?
Yeah. I know. Zeke is goated. Zeke is goated.
What did Bijan average?
Like 6.
No, you want to be disrespectful?
6.5.
Be disrespectful.
6.25.
6.1. Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't ever come at me with that shit.
Hey, dog, you didn't even watch Ohio State,
bro.
Bama, so shut the fuck up.
Damn, you really just.
Where's Zeke from? Where's Zeke from, tough guy? You don't even know where Zeke is from. Where is Zeke from?
That's crazy.
What state did Zeke come from? You can't answer that question about your GOAT. What's crazy? You know how you won't answer the question?
Where's Isaiah Simmons from?
Fuck, I think he's from Georgia. He's from Georgia.
Isn't Zeke from Florida?
No. Wow. Actually, he's from Missouri. See, you don't know shit. Actually, no, because ETN's from Florida. I'm pretty sure Simmons is from Florida, either Florida or Georgia. Either way, it's the same shit. Florida and Georgia.
You're not from Florida. You can't say Florida like that.
Some parts of Florida are pretty much Georgia.
You can't say Florida like that. You're not from Florida.
How the fuck am I supposed to say Florida?
Not like that.
How am I supposed to say it?
Florida.
I'm not saying.
You're not from
I watch
Florida.
Good Times. You're not from Florida either, and I watch Good Times.
I say Florida like that.
Yeah, but I can go to Florida right now and be good.
You're wrong. He's from Chicago.
Simmons?
Zeke.
I mean, he almost went to Mizzou. He was committed to Mizzou and then
But he was born in Illinois and he went to high school in Missouri.
So I was right.
You said St.
Shut
Louis.
the fuck up.
You said St. Louis.
I said Mizzou. I said
you
Mizzou.
Said he was from St.
I said
Louis.
Mizzou. No, I said Mizzou. Try again.
You said, but before
Try again. No, I didn't.
You said he was born in St. Louis. He wasn't.
No,
born
I
in
never
St.
said
Louis.
that. I said Adore from like Illinois or some shit.
No, you said he was from fucking.
No,
you said he was from St. Louis or some shit.
I said he's from Mizzou.
And then, no, you
now
said
your story's changing.
You said he went.
How's your story changing?
You said that after. You said that after.
I didn't say it after.
You said he
actually.
almost went to Mizzou.
Yeah, he almost went to Mizzou. He's from Missouri. He was the best running back in the state of Missouri.
Anyways,
try again, jackass. See,
he wasn't born there, but okay.
He was the best running back in the state of Missouri, not Illinois. Okay. Try again. Sure. And he almost went to Mizzou. Ohio State said. Urban Meyer said,
are you from Oakland or
I'm from
LA?
East Oakland. I'm from East Oakland.
Okay, so then where was
I'm
Zeke
from LA by way of East Oakland.
Where was Zeke born and lived his childhood? Illinois.
You got to ask him where he's from.
So therefore he's from Illinois.
He might not claim Illinois.
I'm just saying.
Not everybody claims Illinois unless you're from Chicago.
Anyway.
Not everybody likes to claim Illinois, my guy. Some people want to claim Mizzou. Some cats don't claim Hawaii. But Hawaii. Got cousins in Carson. See how that works? They're Tongan, but they claim Utah. But you definitely got a cousin in TCG. And apparently most of TCG are all Catholic, which is crazy. That was a wild.
And he was the Gatorade Track Athlete of the Year in Missouri.
Sounds
and he was
like
only a 4-star. And he was only the number 9 running back in the nation.
Sounds like Bijan was like the number 1 running back in the country coming out of Arizona. It was definitely a 5-star. Oh, yeah. And Zeke had to wait to get on the field.
His parents were collegiate athletes.
Zeke had to wait to get on the field.
His pops was a linebacker at Missouri.
Bijan showed up and was ready to play. So
his grandfather hooped at Drake University.
I'm just saying, if you could start a team from scratch.
His uncle played hoops in Finland.
You're starting. Damn, that's crazy. If you could start a team from scratch.
I just learned a shit ton about Zeke for no reason.
See, it's called actually knowing what you're talking about. Feels good. It feels good when you know what you're talking about, right?
Let's move on. That's so crazy. He averaged 70 in college.
Yes, and like 10 of them were against Alabama. Shit. Zeke was him in college. Nobody's saying he's not him.
You were saying
he's a notch below Reggie. He's a notch below Reggie.
You were saying he wasn't.
He's so dominant. He was like, I would take him above Derrick Henry.
All right, AEW released footage of CM Punk and Jack Jungle Boy Perry physical altercation. Fair fade.
It's a fade. AEW stupid as fuck. That's why everybody laughing at him. This is right after WrestleMania they released it. So Drew McIntyre's like, well, more ammo. CM Punk's like, because he had like a 2-hour interview with Ariel Helwani, literally explaining exactly what happened and why he put hands on the dude. And that's why he's in the fucking dumps with AEW right now. Like, Jack Perry literally is on bad terms with Tony Khan, but he still has him under contract. And it's like, he's a money mark. He's not a real businessman. He has his daddy's money from the Jaguars, and look at how shitty the Jaguars are run. Look how shitty AEW's run. And like, when the videos released. They released it on there. How are you trying to make money off an angle from two people who aren't even on your TV show anymore? CM Punk is in WWE, and they're getting all the ratings, and then they put out copyright strikes for everybody who kept sharing the video of the altercation, and they put the fucking video out. They aired it on national television, but they're giving everybody copyright strikes. They even gave Ariel Helwani a copyright strike for his interview with CM Punk that came out before they dropped the footage. And the footage just makes him look stupider. Poor Tony Schiavone. It's a fade. AEW's done. It's over. They're dead in the water. It's over. Party's over. Next.
All right. J. Cole apologized to Kendrick for his diss.
Ooh.
He also forgot lyrics in a Boss feature this week at a show. It's not looking good for J. Cole right now. Fair.
Actually, it is looking good for J. Cole right now. Because he said, oh, wait, no, all of us are coming to kill Drake. J. Cole, step out of the way. We don't want you to get crucified because of this little bitch, Drake. He's just using you too. He talked bad shit about you. He laughs at you every time he sees you on videos. He has breath in his hair because he thinks that's what black people would actually want to use to connect because he's Jewish and black and he's a Nepo baby and he sits up here and acts like he got it out the mud when he literally is. Drake is literally the perfect industry plant. His uncle is a fucking legendary musician, child star actor. His dad is a famous musician. Deadbeat too, according to Pusha T. His mom did some other shit too in TV. Like he's been connected his whole life, and like he got all you Drake, slong glazers out here convinced that he started from the bottom, and that if you listen to Drake, that's actually authentic music because it's not even coming from an authentic place. I'm just glad Drake's finally getting exposed. I'm glad J. Cole got the fuck out the way. Because next thing I know, this motherfucker's on a track on the second album, We Still Don't Trust You with Metro Boom in the Future. This motherfucker's on a track, and his raps on that track are reflective of his apology. Like, oh, y'all got nuclear heat for each other. Oh, let me get the fuck out the way then. Hey, Kendrick, I'm sorry. Because apparently Kendrick got some heat for Drake, and Drake got like 1,000 ghostwriters who got some heat for him. So I don't believe Drake 100% writes his shit all the time. So, and it shows in his work because his last 5 albums all sound the same. His last 5 albums all sound the same. There's just better tracks on certain albums.
That's not true.
There's not much growth in Drake's music.
That's not true.
For the last 5 years, the first 10, completely. The last 5, since 2020, since the pandemic, you're telling me there's growth in Drake's music. Please tell me. Please tell me how.
I don't know what you mean by growth. I don't know what the fuck you mean by growth. This is what I don't fucking
Hey,
like.
there's growth in Future's music.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on. No, let me
Future been rapping his
I'll let you
ass off.
talk for fucking an hour and a half on this fucking podcast. Let me talk. First off,
oh, you're a Drake fan. That's okay. Go ahead.
I'm not even a Drake fan, bro. I just hate fucking corny ass little podcasters like you getting on here talking about fucking hip hop.
I never liked Drake. I never liked Drake.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm actually more hip hop than you and everybody you know.
You were listening to fucking All the Dogs too, and no, you weren't. And no, you're not more hip hop than me. We've had this argument 1,000 times. Just because you listen to fucking trash, just because you listen to trash
doesn't mean you're
boom
more
boom
hip hop.
blap on the fucking bus.
Boom Boom Blap?
Don't mean you know fucking hip hop, bro.
What's Boom Boom Blap?
You know what I'm talking about, bro.
I don't,
yeah, you do.
I'm hip hop.
Yeah, you do.
You mean Boom Boom Cap?
Boom boom fucking
Boom
black.
Boom Pat?
Boom boom fucking throw that shit in the trash.
Nah, some of that,
bro.
Nah, because here's
anyways, let me finish what I'm fucking saying, bro.
I'm trying to figure
what
out
the
what you're
fuck do you mean by growth? What the fuck is growth? Who made
That
you
man's
the
almost
fucking
40.
growth king of fucking
Pause.
hip hop, bro. Shut the fuck up.
He's almost
bro.
40, rapping about the same shit.
That's that dumbass fucking thought leadership on fucking hip hop that nobody fucking needs, bro. That's Joe Budden adjacent fucking content. Yeah, it is, bro. Yeah, it is. Because he said the same shit. I've seen him on social media say the same shit.
Because Drake's like 40 rapping about fucking 20-year-olds.
He fucks 20-year-olds.
We don't care.
We don't know he fucks 20-year-olds.
We don't care. You're looking
we don't know he fucks 20-year-olds.
You're looking at the weird dude who be in 18-year-old DMs. I'm just saying. He's looking kind of weird.
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying he's not.
No, he was in
Nobody's saying he's not.
You even called that. Remember the Max McClung thing? You bring that up.
Nobody's even saying he's not.
Which is why it's weird.
I'm not talking about that.
Which is why it's weird. Kendrick went to become a Hebrew Israelite Power Ranger. I don't know what the fuck
you mean by no growth.
I'm saying this man is just in Arrested Development, and it shows up in his music.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
There's nothing
Say
new.
what you want to fucking say instead of talking around it, bro.
I'm not talking around it.
You are.
There's nothing original or
organic.
There's no growth.
There's no originality. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I'm going to say it clearly
How you gonna say there's no
and concise.
originality in fucking Drake's music, bro? Let's
From the last 5 years, no. The last 5
years,
years, no. It's all the same shit. It just sounds nicer. And he throws subtle disses at people. Like, there's nothing organic.
You don't even listen to his music like that, bro. So no, how are you even an authority? How are you even an authority to say that? You listened to it one time, maybe, bro.
No, like maybe, 5 times. Like
maybe.
I give an album 5
You're fucking
listens.
capping, bro.
I give an album 5
Show your Spotify. You're fucking capping, dog.
I'll show you my Spotify.
You haven't had a
Show
Drake
me your
song.
Apple Music,
you
bitch.
haven't had a Drake song in your fucking.
I don't like any of Drake's songs.
You haven't had a Drake song in your wrap up in fucking 10 years, bro.
Nah, like a cool 6.
In 10 years, bro.
No, like 4. A cool 4.
The last one you probably had in there was probably Portland, bro.
That's disgusting.
Or something on More Live. That was probably the last time you had a fucking Drake song in your year wrap up.
I'm kind of offended. Nah, I had his. We went back at Pusha T. I had that in there. I had Certified Lover Boy on there. One of those songs. I couldn't tell you, but pretty much his shit don't sound organic. It just sounds like he's phoning. He's mailing it in.
So like J. Cole.
First off, we never said J. Cole was the greatest rapper of all time.
You did.
No, the fuck I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I fucking didn't.
You did. You did.
I literally said
go back
the only
to
difference between J. Cole and Wale is colorism.
Go back to 2014 when I wrote the infamous review and you shit all over me and
everybody shit on you. It was a bad take. It was bad. You just had editorial power
you go in the comments,
to publish it.
Now you go in the comments and you see a lot of people shitting on 2014 and Forest Hills Drive. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there.
No, that's because
there's a lot of motherfuckers out there in the comments that hate on that fucking trash ass album.
It was not trash.
And I was one of one on a fucking island.
I will give you that.
And now all the fucking Gen Zs are behind me, bro.
They're not behind you.
They are.
They would cancel. They would cancel you if they knew your real history.
They are.
They would cancel you if they knew your. They're not. They just let you along for the ride. First off, when it comes to J. Cole, I even said this to you. I said the difference between Wale and J. Cole is colorism and J. Cole. No, yeah, that too. And J. Cole and Wale all fuck the same liberal arts college students. They're the same crowd. But J. Cole's more popular because of colorism and Jay-Z. That's literally what I said.
All right, but anyways, just to wrap this up, I'm not even a Drake fan like that, but I'm not going to say his music doesn't have growth. He showed incredible range over the last 5 years. He's put on a number of different artists. He's collabed with all types of artists. No, he stole their style. He's collabed with all of them.
He dick rolled Afro beats to his benefit.
He's been doing that since fucking day one, bro. And that's part of hip-hop.
No, he didn't.
That's part of hip-hop.
No, Drake was original
as fuck when he came out. That is part of hip-hop.
No, it's not.
That is part of hip-hop.
No, he
part of hip-hop is a derivative form of art. Nothing in hip-hop is original. Bro, there's songs that we were slapping in 2004 that are samples now. That are sampled regularly.
Of a sample. See, but that's where you're kind of wrong.
Like Glorilla just came out with a fucking sample
please
of
stop.
some shit that, we were slapping.
I know, please stop. Don't ever mention that name again on this fucking podcast.
Oh, so now you wouldn't hit Glorilla?
I wouldn't. I'm not trying to get STD. And she robbed motherfuckers.
Ass up. Shut your fucking ass up, dog.
And,
shut your ass up.
I've never been burned before.
If Glorilla called you into her table at a fucking club you would go in there, bro.
No, she
Shut
pulled
your
up,
ass up.
She pulled up here. We went to the room, and I left. She left, and I had some money. Don't say nothing. Don't worry about it. The rent paid.
Anyways.
But anyway, that's just know. I know the type of chick Glow is, and no, thank you. She'll fuck around and have all our social security numbers.
All right, last one. Tom Brady basically trolled the media by saying he's quote not against the comeback.
Hold on, this ain't the last one. I wrote something in there.
I don't even know what the fuck this is, bro.
You don't know who JoJo Siwa is?
No, I don't.
That's why you would get canceled. That's why you're not on the fucking wave, and I am. I'm telling you.
Anyways,
this has to be talked about.
We can talk about that next. But Tom Brady basically fucking dick teasing the world.
He been doing this for like 4 years, my guy. This is why he lost his family. Why are you telling me this?
Damn, that's fucked up.
This is why she just admitted she's fucking the fucking the jiu-jitsu coach. Like, she's just outwardly with it now. Like,
that's wild.
Bro, like, what are we saying?
That's fucked up.
Like, Tom Brady he loves his girls and he loves football. Like, he just needs to invest in a flag football league. And I hate that men are like punished for their passions. Like, after it's made their family unbelievable god tier amounts of riches and access, but then like when that's all we want to do is just sit in the room and play with the toy train, like we're looked at as we're pieces of shit, and we just like slayed wars and fucking fought dragons off and did all this other shit, and we can't just sit back and enjoy the basic shit that makes us happy. Like, you gotta say, oh, we need to give it up. Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he wants ownership in the team. Maybe he wants ownership of the Patriots. So fucking what? Magic Johnson has flipped his collateral 18,000 times, and now he's a co-owner of how many different sports teams? So, like, if he wants to tease, he'll come back. I don't give a shit. The way they've destroyed the game of football and the whole hip drop thing, Tom Brady could be out there and put up better numbers than any Washington Commanders quarterback. So you know what? Yeah, sure, Tom, come back. Why not? Why not? I don't even care anymore.
All right, this one's you. JoJo Siwa getting exposed as a fraud musically during her cringe promo run. This whole fucking statement is already slanted. I don't know who the
actually not.
person is. So
go ahead. There's a whole documentary on TikTok about it.
Go ahead, cook Kenny.
All right, so JoJo Siwa, y'all can Google how she started, but pretty much she came out with a video and then tried to look like a poor man's version of like a do-it-yourself, fucking David Bowie, didn't want to be, with the whole black face paint and the star, and a horrible video that she came out with. Apparently it's about her ex. The crazy part is she can't even fucking sing. So, like, they're saying it's not her voice. They found, like, it's tweets and TikToks. Another girl who dropped the video in, I think, 2020 or the song in 2020 or 2022, something like that. It's her song. Like, she Milli Vanilli'd the track, apparently. Like, the choreography was ass. Like, she's pretty much dry humping a chick in the video. Like, it just looks like shit. And she says she's going to rebrand as, like, fucking a rebel. And I'm like, sweetie, if you have to say you're a rebel, you're not a rebel. And it's like, she started out as, like, being all kid-friendly and shit. And then she came out and everybody was like, okay, whatever. But now, like, she's trying to be a singer, and it's like, she already had accusations, like, girls from the show, the TV show that she was doing, where she was trying to, like, create the next kid star, child star, whatever. They were talking about how she abused them on the set and, like, made fun of them and, like, hassled them. And these are, like, 6 and 7-year-old kids. The show was on TV. Bottom line is, like, some of you Gen Z kids are going to realize that not all your heroes are heroes, that they're fake and fraudulent, too. So, before you shit on millennials, just know JoJo Siwa ain't got no fucking talent. And your own Gen Z fans are kicking your back in for a horrible song that you did. And the video was even worse. The shit was cringe. Like, if you're having a bad day, watch it. You'll feel better because you're like, oh, God.
I'm good. This for sure wins the award for segment nobody cared about for the year.
Okay, if I told you how much...
This literally could have been your rant. Sir.
This is a fade. No, this
could have been your rant.
No, because I don't ever want to talk about this again. Ever.
All right. Let's run with that. Now we can agree on something.
I just had to say that.
Let's see. My rant for the week. Man, I really don't got a lot of shit to say other than it was nice to get out this week. I went to an Angel game on Monday. Had some mediocre fucking nachos in a helmet, which was on my bucket list. I never had that before. I never had helmet nacho money. Yeah, so that was nice. Had some solid seats for like $30, like a quarter the price of fucking Dodger tickets, basically. But yeah, man, and just overall, I feel like the Angel Stadium just has better food and drink options in the stadium and around it, and it's a lot easier to get in and out. Shout out to the parking attendant who hooked me up with VIP parking for free, which was sick. And then last night, I went out to my first Clipper game of the season. Only took me like fucking 79 games to get there, but finally got there. Might be my last game at the Crypt / Staples. Over 125 games there in my life, which is crazy to think about. All the great memories I've had there. Low-key started my career there. Low-key fell in love with sports there. And yeah, the Clippers are finally going to leave. Go to the Intuit, which is going to be sick, but hopefully they can get past the Mavericks. Hopefully they can get past Luka. Hopefully Kawhi is healthy and James is healthy and get shit popping. That's it.
For real, if you get Angels tickets the Groupon way, that shit is even dirt cheaper than whatever you paid for that ticket. Their Groupon deals are so ridiculous that, yeah, you'll clean up on the helmet nachos. Them shits are fire. The pizza's good, too. Yeah, it's been a week. I'm just amazed that like Metro Boomin got all these people on this Drake on this album who all hate Drake, and then A$AP Rocky comes out of nowhere and just ends Drake's life with a double entendre bar, and the fact that he got Rihanna and Drake never did. It's just like, wow, Drake's really the loser. Drake's really like a cornball. Like his industry friends are coming out and saying it. Everybody he ever had a hit with is coming out pretty much and admitting this dude's corny. And they can say, oh, it's rap. It's just bars. It's words that don't mean anything. You don't just get on the track to say nothing. Like, Future can get on the track and say nothing, but you could trace it back to his real life because he got 7 fucking baby mamas. So there's a truth to whatever he's living in his music. Like, and I go back to my point about me saying Drake isn't organic anymore. It's like, one, well, shit. The fact that he couldn't get SoFi, he had to wait for Taylor Swift to finish her concert, let me know, like, he's not on the echelon of, like, world superstar that he wants to be. Like, that lets me know that right there. Because The Weeknd is still bigger than him. And The Weeknd is on this Metro Boomin album. And there's a reason why Weeknd and Drake don't fuck with each other. You can go back to House of Balloons and then start retelling that story. And you can talk about how nobody on OVO is fucking successful except Drake. We can bring up Quentin Miller, dude with no leg who's out here fucking down bad, who wrote some of Drake's best hits. And Drake just let this man get beat up by Meek Mill, the Dream Chasers, and Nicki Minaj. That's why I don't respect Drake, because, like, he's done whole shit in real life. I just don't respect. You don't let Quentin Miller get beat up like that, and he's asking you for help, and, like, you blackball him, and then you and then Drake and DJ Drama make up after all these fucking years, because DJ Drama's bra got smashed by Drake. And who was the person who got caught in the middle who didn't do shit to nobody? Quentin Miller, the handicapped dude who's missing a body part, but wrote really great hits for people, and got blackballed by people all throughout the industry. Nah, fuck Drake forever. And he's Canadian anyway. I don't even really fuck with Canadians like that. Because y'all come here on some fucking Invasion of the Body Snatchers type shit with expired visas talking about how bad America is when Canada's even more racist. And y'all be out here, at least we shoot people. Y'all out here be stabbing motherfuckers to death. It takes way more energy to stab somebody to death than to actually shoot them. I'm just saying. Y'all be out there with y'all tribalism beefs from England and all these different African countries having the worst. Canadians have some of the worst. Black Canadians who are British have the worst accents I've ever heard in my fucking life. You sound like you're conjuring a spell to make sure none of us can ever speak English again. Like, it just sounds bad. So, like, that whole culture, it's like, a lot of that shit is like, yeah, it's a culture, but it's manufactured as fuck. And I'm just tired of more Drake's fans than I am Drake. Anyway, I don't really have shit.
I'm tired of Drake thought leaders, bro.
I'm tired of all these thought leaders in music. They're the ones who kind of ruined hip hop.
Sound like
no. See, I know those cats, but I don't like a lot of those dudes.
Listen to all day long. What the fuck you talking about?
It's really not.
You
Sometimes
listen to fucking
I don't even
hip-hop.
listen to hip hop with words.
You listen to hip hop.
Listen to just instrumentals.
You listen to hip hop and music fucking podcasts and takes all day long, bro.
Not all day long. Sometimes I listen to
just like you ain't eat a fucking whole bag of Costco candy in 2 days.
It was actually
Stop
4
lying
days.
to yourself and God. Stop lying to yourself and God.
I wasn't lying to God. I just didn't tell you all the facts. Me and God know what's up. Me and God good. We chilling.
You've listened to at least 30 hours of Diddy content. Of people critiquing the Diddy situation.
Them jokes were funny.
At least 30 hours.
Those jokes were funny as fuck.
At least 30 hours.
Those jokes were funny and you listened to.
That's a
you were
whole
laughing
week
through the
of
wall.
shit.
You were laughing through the wall. Shut the fuck up. The Diddler jokes, you were laughing at all of them. So shut up. I be laughing at other people's reactions to that shit. Like, damn, y'all really care that much. Like, academics' reactions are hilarious.
All right, man. Well, this is Touchdowns and Tangents. You can catch us here every Thursday night. TDs_tangents on Twitter and Instagram. Touchdownsandtangents.com.
NFL draft early in like 2 weeks. That's crazy.
Yep. Shout out to the NFL for getting new helmet options. Hopefully teams actually fucking use them for once.
I just want the Raiders to get a quarterback. And I can't wait to listen to We Still Don't Trust You.